how would you like to have 720 sellers who have said to you, yes, I will interview you for the job of selling my home when it comes time? That's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. My name is AJ Mida, and I went from selling 6 houses my first year to 36 in the second year as an individual agent by using this strategy, and have gone on to build financial freedom. And now I teach and coach agents how to do the same. This is what I call the nurture script. This is the nurture script. I want you to use it at the end of every conversation you have with a seller that does not end in an appointment. Thank you for your time today. I need to run, but I just wanted to ask, when the time comes for you to sell your house, do you have an agent in mind, or would you be open to interviewing me for the job? That simple. If they say yes, great. I'd love to send you some information about what we do to get homes sold. Is that okay? They say yes, great. What's your email? This is a great way to end that conversation, because when you say, I'm going to send you some information, they say yes, they're thinking you're going to mail it to them. But you want to really get all the data you can on each prospect. So this is a way to start collecting emails. So now you can market to them via email, via direct mail, and then of course, phone, because you already have their number. Now here's some pro tips when it comes to this. If they say they have a family member or a very close friend that they're going to relist with, then don't waste your time following up with them. Kindly just excuse yourself from that conversation and go on to the next call. It's really a waste if you're trying to convince them not to list with their brother-in-law. That's just the reality. Now other trainers, coaches might say different, get better with your objection handlers. I just think that's crazy. It's not even a waste of my breath and energy. I'm going on to the next one because I'm looking for people who are looking for me. I'm not trying to have a verbal wrestling match with somebody of why they shouldn't use their sister to list their house, right? However, if they do say, yeah, we're going to list with our last agent, but you can tell that it's not really like a personal relationship, they're just trying to get off the phone, I would keep them still in a long-term nurture sequence. It's not necessarily going to count as a nurture because they didn't say, yes, they'll interview you when the time comes, but I'm going to put them in a separate folder. You can call it the archive, the bag, the gold mine, the pond, whatever you want to call it, but follow up with them in the future. Don't just trash that lead. If it is a family member or a very close friend they're listing with, I do trash that lead and get it out of the system. I opened the video up with how would you like to have 720 people that said, yes, I will interview you when the time comes to sell my house. So this is how you do it. You use this script and think about it. If you prospect 5 days a week and you get 3 nurtures per day, 3 times 5 is 15, 15 times 48 weeks. I'll give you 4 weeks for a vacation. That's 720 people who said, yeah, when the time comes, I'll interview you for the job of selling my home. Now, the reality is some are going to relist faster than you anticipated. You'll lose them. Some won't sell for years and they'll eventually probably slip through the cracks. Maybe you don't do a good enough job following up, whatever the case might be. But this is a massive opportunity. After a few years of doing this and you have a few thousand people in your nurture farm, the reality is you can start prospecting pretty much 80, 90% of the time just to these people. And these are people who already know you. They've probably been receiving some mailers from you, some emails. You've been touching base. You've been adding value. That's time for a different video. We can really do a deep dive in that. And I got tons of videos on my channel about it. But it's such a great way to prospect. And I love it because you face a lot less rejection. It becomes fun. You start to build relationships. The listing appointment becomes easier because now there's a little bit of a relationship versus you don't even know who they are. They don't even know who you are. So there's no trust. But when you show someone, heck, even 3 years that you're going to follow up, consistently stay in touch, right there is demonstrating to them that you're an expert. You're a serious professional. You get the job done. You do what you said you were going to do. In the next video, we're going to get into objection handlers, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, give me a thumbs up, and hit the alert bell so you get notified. And guys, I'll see you in the next one.